The A Quiet Place timeline shows how fast the world changed with the arrival of the deadly monsters who hunt by sound. The first movie in the series establishes that the Abbott family is living a year into the horrific phenomenon. Thanks to the sequel A Quiet Place 2, the A Quiet Place timeline has been further fleshed out, providing people with more insight as to what happened. As of now, the franchise is expanding past the first two films. A Quiet Place 3 is set to come out in 2025, as John Krasinski announced. In addition, a prequel/spinoff is coming in 2023, helmed by Nicolas Cage's Pig director Michael Sarnoski. The first movie in the Quiet Place series chronicles the Abbott family's story of survival with parents Lee, John Krasinski, and Evelyn, Emily Blunt, as well as their children, Emily, Millicent Simmonds, Marcus, Noah Jupe, and the soon-to-be-born new baby over the course of a couple of days. A Quiet Place Part 2 provides a little context to the story that the first movie laid out. But for the most part, its focus is on expanding its universe with A Quiet Place's original characters joined by new characters. The sequel also mostly covers a few days after the events of the original but adds to the Quiet Place timeline with a glimpse at the world before the alien invasion. A Quiet Place Part 2's opening sequence, the A Quiet Place timeline, takes viewers back to the first moment of the alien invasion in Part 2 with a gripping opening sequence. This includes Krasinski's Lee temporarily returning to the series. The movie shows that the Abbotts lived in a small, tight-knit community. It was the kind of town that gathered for a Little League baseball game, as they did for one of Marcus in this opening scene. While Marcus is up to bat, he and the crowd notice a flaming object falling from the sky, obviously foreshadowing the imminent arrival of the unwelcome guests. As people disperse, the monsters introduced in A Quiet Place descend on the townspeople. The family splits up as Evelyn and Lee take two separate cars to the game. It's important to note that Regan opts to go with her father. The last time audiences saw the father and daughter duo, their relationship was tense. But A Quiet Place Part 2's opening sequence proves that they were once incredibly close. Seeing the two of them together on good terms just makes Lee's eventual sacrifice, and what that loss means to the rest of the family, especially Regan, all the more devastating. Beau Abbott's death. The death of the Abbott's youngest child, Beau, takes place early in the timeline of the invasion, about a few months before the first movie's events. Marcus is sick, so the family carefully makes its way into town, hoping to scavenge medicine from the picked-over convenience store. He picks up a toy rocket ship, but Lee immediately reprimands him, as the toy would make too much noise. Regan, trying to be a good big sister, grabs the toy for Beau when Lee isn't looking. As Beau is too young to understand the ramifications of his actions, he turns on the toy on their walk home. One of the alien monsters grabs and kills Beau before Lee can get to him. The Abbotts make a memorial site for Beau to honor him, marking 2020 as the year of his death. It's the only indicator of exactly when the movie series takes place. The impact of Beau's death so early within the A Quiet Place timeline is felt throughout the rest of the series, mainly through Regan's now strained relationship with her father Lee. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like and subscribe.